Good day, folks. Welcome back to the channel. I'm sad to report that Ralphie was injured in the line of duty, but he's still working just fine. Down the road a bit, there was a red maple that I was following, got hung up a bit. I was sure it would go through the branches, but it didn't. So I hooked a rope onto Ralphie's bumper here, and I think I put the rope in here, but because of the angle, pulling at an angle 45 degrees, I think it slid out, and unfortunately this bar is not welded in against the front of this bracket. It's just into this thin sheet metal. So that's a project for when basically we're shut down from working out in the woodlot. I'll try and get Ralphie back as good as new. Anyhow, today we're going to use Ralphie, even though he's injured, to skid out some red maple. And we'll be using a strap as well as his winch to get in there and see if we can get this stuff out. So this is a small red maple, but still probably 35, maybe even 40 foot long. Goes all the way down through here. I will hook onto the winch, but I'm not actually going to use it to pull the log. The winch is very slow. I think Ralphie will have enough traction that he can just pull this tree out of here, and we will have to wait and see, but I think that it should go okay. That didn't seem to work well. Oh, it broke.
Oh, it didn't just unhook.
Well, how in heck did it do that? I was just using this yesterday. Skidded out a big red maple. Oh well. Hopefully that's solid. Okay, so today, folks, is a couple of days after the first segment of the video. We didn't carry on because the hook on the end of the synthetic cable, the rope actually let go with hardly any pull on it at all. A few days previous I had pulled out a big size log with it. Anyhow, I do find the synthetic is nice and light, easy to use, but those exposed ends seem to get weakened by, I assume, ultraviolet light. At least this was a cheap cable, so
You don't feel too bad.
so it was an experiment. So anyhow, just today, well, first of all, these pieces here are pieces of that tree we did in the first part of the video. He got hung up on this stump here,
Yeah.
which I had cut down because I didn't want to get into the dirt. But that's the same stump that Ralphie got hung up on in our Rescuing Ralphie video.
Oh, way back almost a year ago.
Yeah. So I then hand skidded out these two pieces here. Now we're going in and going to try and get out the bigger stuff. I have a super heavy duty chain, and I'm not sure. I want to use a combination of Ralphie's winch, but I also, where I can, is use Ralphie himself to drive back because it's much quicker. The winch is nice, it just happens to be painfully slow.
And you're not a patient person.
And I'm not a patient person. No.
So
no,
it would work fine, it would just take longer than you would like. Okay.
That's it. Summarized in a nutshell. We'll get Ralphie. Good.
Uh-oh, you got something hung up there?
He may be a little too tight to release, but I can fix that.
Of course you can.
There we go.
You trying to drag Ralph?
It's all bound up.
So the cable on the winch is jammed. Michael's hoping that the tension on it will get it to release. So he's going to do both.
Okay. Pretty bad when an old man can work better than his cant hook.
Oh, I'm sure it's like when you or when I loosen up the jar tops, and then it looks easy when you do it. The cant hook did the work. You take the credit. Careful going around the stump.
Come on, Ralphie boy, let's get him.
Michael retired away.
Well, thanks for watching, folks. Skidding by hand is great. I've already done a number of those, but there's times when you just need some mechanical power, and Ralphie, I find, is far more environmentally friendly, I think, than hauling out the old tractors. Although again, there are times when that's what you need. So I try and use the least offensive in terms of CO2 production implement that I can, and after me comes Ralphie, and then after Ralphie it's to the tractors. But much can be done with smaller equipment. It just
Sometimes a little more work.
sometimes it's just a little more work, yes, for sure. Anyhow, thanks for watching once again, and see you in the next video, and stay safe.
Catch you next time, guys.